Hi, my name is Tony, and this is the very first kind of, I don't want to say self help, but this is kind of like one of those things. It's a self help, and what I want to talk about today is how to make yourself happy. And I say this because, like many people, I came from all walks of Earth. Everybody lives a different lifestyle, but everybody lives the same lifestyle more or less, especially those that work very, very hard for the money they have. I want you to take a second and look at this picture I have up. It's a room. It's a room with black and or dark gray and black boxes and just a few light blue boxes. So I want you to think of this in what would be a real world aspect, okay? So the black boxes are what you're currently doing. You're always working, always having to struggle to pay your bills, always having to, you're kind of unhappy with the way things are going and you wish that things were different. Now, each of these little blue boxes is something that you could do differently to make yourself happy. And when you ask somebody what makes you happy, a lot of people are going to say money. Money makes a lot of people happy. That is how to be successful, right? When you make money, you're successful. That's not always the case, though. You can be happy by just spending time with your kids, with your wife or your husband or your significant other. You could be happy by helping other people out. There's so many ways and so many things that can make you happy. It could be just a simple compliment that somebody gives you about something that you're doing right or something that you're doing great or exceptionally well. So again, I want you to look at this picture and think all these black and gray boxes, these are what you're currently doing in your life. And your ultimate goal is to get outside of these blue boxes because you don't want to live in a box. You want to be free and do all those great, spectacular things that free people get to do. Now, I'm not saying go work from home because that's not for everybody. It takes a very strict um, regimen that you have to do. You have to be able to force yourself to focus and keep working when you don't have somebody looking over your shoulder as a boss. And so that's why I'm not saying go to my website and start working from home today. I'm not saying that. I'm saying what is something that you could do right now that you could apply right now, no matter what you're doing, whether you work at McDonald's, whether you're an engineer, whether you work in the automotive industry, if you're a CPA for like some law firm, whatever, you know, whatever it is, what is it that you could do to make things different, in your life? What is one out of all these black and gray boxes? You have a box in here that's yours. Now, what will you have to do to get one of these lighter colored boxes? One of the blue boxes. What would that take to see the blue sky, to be happy with who you are and where you are? And I say this because I want to see what you feel because what it took for me. A little bit of a backstory. Right before I started working from home, I was dispatching tow trucks and tire changes and things like that. I was basically a dispatcher for roadside assistance for Allstate, and so I got let go. I got canned. I got fired. I got the pink slip. I started working from home, and I realized that I could do anything I wanted when I was working from home. I didn't have anybody telling me when to be up or when to go to bed or anything like that. And I had a very keen focus for what I was doing, and I was very good at it. And I'm still very, very good at it. But I found something more that I enjoy. I found something that I enjoy more than working with CPA networks, and that's being an advertiser. For YouTube, you're seeing the ads on the videos all over YouTube. That's what I do. You know, Ads are placed on my videos, and I get paid for that. And that makes me happy. But what makes me even more happy is that I can connect. I can connect with people that I may have never met or talked to ever in my life. I've talked to thousands upon thousands, possibly hundreds of thousands of people in the past year, mainly because I was working from home. And I'm not, like I said, I'm not saying go quit your job and start working from home. I'm not saying that. If you are okay with working at McDonald's or being an engineer or being a manager somewhere, if you're okay with that, that's great. But just think. what is it in your life right now that could bring you to a level of true happiness? Even if you were to continue your current job, what is something that you could do to make you happy? And again, it always comes back to this picture. Because in our lives, we're programmed, we're raised to believe that you have to do things a certain way. And if you break that cycle, you're destined for failure. And that's what so many of my family thought when I started working from home. They were like, you know what, it's only going to last for a couple of months or something, and then it's just going to dry up, and you're going to be back working at, some place doing physical labor. Well, surprise, surprise, a year later, I'm still working from home. I changed the companies I work with. That's all I did. I just changed the companies I work with and the people that I do business with. That's all I did. Um, but even in that time, even when it was really hard to get enjoyment out of the simple things in life, I was still happy. I was happy with the money I was making. Money is a way to make anybody happy, but it's not always about money. You could live your life being poor, live your life being broke, having no money, no car, no house, no nothing, no internet, and you can still be happy. I mean, they did it in the 60s, in the 70s, in the 80s, and the early 90s. Does anybody remember when dial-up internet came out? It was pretty awesome. And nowadays, we've got Wi-Fi, we've got Androids, we've got iPhones, we've got all kinds of devices nowadays that gives us all types of media right at our fingertips. It wasn't like that numerous years ago, and I was right on the tail end of it. I was kind of right when the technology started to boom, because I was born in 1987. I lived through the 90s, which was arguably one of the best times for kids to grow up outside playing with their friends, not playing on the Xbox, not playing on the PlayStations, and always on the computers. But again, I was happy. And I'm back to that point now in my life where I'm happy. I'm very happy with what I'm doing. I don't fret or worry about, oh no, if I don't do this, then I won't make any money. I'm not worried about money. Whether I make money or not, I'm okay because I'm still very, very happy with who I am. I'm satisfied with who I am. But even I want some more of these blue boxes. So, what I want you to do is connect with me on Twitter. I will put my Twitter down in the description. If you don't have a Twitter, you can set one up for free. Send me a tweet. Send me a direct message. Tell me something that can make you happy. Because the follow-up that I'm going to do for this is going to be your reactions. Or what would make you happy. So, in case you forgot who I am, my name is Tony. Some people know me as Die Hard. That's what I'm known as in the gaming community as Die Hard. So if you want to call me Die Hard, if you want to call me Tony, that's up to you. But like I said, just send me a message on Twitter, or leave me a comment down below. If you liked it, like it. You want to subscribe, go ahead and subscribe. I don't mind that. But let me know what would make you happy. What is something that would make you happy? Flowers, animals, a significant other that loves and cherishes you, food, anything at all. Just let me know, and I will see you guys next time. But yeah. So if there's anything that you would want to make you happy, like I said, send it to me on Twitter, send it to me in the comments below here, send me a message right on YouTube, however you want to do it, and it'll be on the next episode. So again, my name's Tony, and I will see you guys later.